What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nathan, and on this planet we send it, and we're going to be getting today, well, it's going to be revolving around the garden. First, we're going to go ahead and do a compost some food I need to go ahead and compost, and that's actually going to kind of be two parts. We're going to go ahead and get it all done today, and then in the next garden update, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I boost my compost. And then besides that, we're just going to go briefly around the garden to see where things are here at the beginning of November. But anyways, I got a plan in place. Let's go ahead and send it. For our compost.
That's not energy.
Paper. It's colorful like any other.
It's slowly literally. It's like literally.
Okay.
That's not trash. You put water in it.
There's water already in it. I have some water in it.
You have the hole. Is this a new one, Daddy? Oh, I see.
Just when I think strawberry season is over, we're getting onesie-twosies still. I can't believe it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great sign. I'm wondering if this might be the compost tea, though. Wasn't anticipating getting another little burst here right as we go into November. Next, I got a couple of ideas, but something needs to be decided here pretty soon. These worm bins, they're done. I need to hurry up and get them into something more permanent because these things don't have much permanence to them. The in-ground garden. We got quite a few things that have bolted and are already well into almost finishing seeding. And then we got some other things that are just thriving really well back there. And so, yeah, the in-ground garden is doing great. I gotta admit, I wasn't prepared to harvest hops. I just figured I'd grow them, but I don't know if I'm gonna really be able to use them all because they're already going brown and I haven't used them. I need to invest in like a freeze-dry thing, but hopefully I'll be able to get a few of them here and be able to use them at least for some kombucha. Because if we come down here, still quite a few green ones, but I am beginning to lose quite a significant amount. So I need to hurry up and decide. The problem is, I got a lot of things going on now, preparing my other house for rent, and it's just sucking up a lot of my time. Oh well, it's all good. This is just a lesson I'm learning, hopefully for you guys to be learning too, so you don't make my same mistake. However, on the tomatoes, we are starting to get in some more tomatoes. Last video I showed you how the flowering was coming in from the compost, and we are starting to get more tomatoes. Now I will highlight though, at this time of year, see we're even getting like some back here, we have a lot of unpollinated flowers because the bees just aren't out that much. Bees aren't coming to the yard, so I need to switch up the milkshake or something. But yeah, we just need to get the pollinators in here, and it just might be beyond the time. But it's still doing pretty good. Like I said, we're still getting in some tomatoes in random places, so I think the compost tea did help. It was probably just a little too late, so not able to take full advantage of my concoction. I jumped over it with the talking about the tomatoes, but here we got some cucumbers or something coming in, and I believe those were self-seeded. I'm pretty sure, so we'll see what those end up turning out to be. But we got 3 going right here, and I think I saw a couple others, but we'll have to see, what happens here in the next couple of weeks. Sweet peppers too, I think the compost tea really helped them. It's coming in for like a final growth spurt. Now it is coming to the end because you got like this one that's been infested with some insect and it's eating it from the inside out. But the plant itself is trying to produce, so that's pretty cool. Not sure how well this is going to be showing, but if you see all this red like all bouncing around, the goji berries are coming in for another burst of fruiting, and I hadn't seen that before. So I think the compost tea is even helping the goji berries. That maybe the nitrogen just really helping, giving everything one last little hoorah before it goes into the fall. Like my other deciduous plants right here, and then the fig tree is just now starting to kind of tilt some of its colors, but if you look kind of up, it's still growing some figs all the way up to the top. Let me see if we can go ahead and zoom in here real fast. Even up there we're getting some figs. Mexican lime tree doing good. Every place where you can kind of see a lemon looking lime, that's just basically the Mexican lime. When they're ripe and they're yellow and they fall down. With some ants on me. Let me see if we've got any that have fallen down recently. I don't see any. I'm trying to crop this picture just right and get you a good look at the avocado tree, because Big Bertha is being big right now and just birthing into all the other shots, but the avocado tree is really doing good. As a matter of fact, looks like I'm gonna have to go ahead and take my tie down, which is right about here, and move it all the way up to the top to give that top branch, basically keep it pointing up. Big Bertha, Her Majesty, fruit hanging, just pulling branches down all over the place. This thing is just, you can really start seeing how the fruits are in there before they kind of camouflaged in with the green on green. But not only is just the color contrast helping, but they're becoming so big, it's just you can't even hide them anymore. I mean, just look at them. I mean, from over here to here and even down under here, it's just pulling this branch down. And look at this one back here. I got to get low just to get under the branches that are being pulled down. We're probably going to have to stilt that one up, or that branch just might break. My pomegranate tree, definitely doing its deciduous tree thing. Leaves are changing colors and starting to fall on down. We got another growth on the baby avocado tree down here. Looking good. Again, like I say, that's all I can ask it to doing is just keep growing up, keep growing more leaves, just keep growing a little taller every day, and that's what it's doing. The elderberry tree, like I said, I'm probably going to end up taking that down. It just wasn't good for me to be harvesting. And I hope you guys probably heard that chime in on my message. I do apologize about that. You would have seen me already give the little chickens a little treat here as we finished. Yes, girls, gave you the little treat. You liked it. There might be some still down there. Take a look. But the papaya tree. Let's see how this thing is doing. Get back under here. Check it out. Man, these things are just growing. And I'm really, I mean, this is probably normal. It is the first time I'm growing papaya, so I'm a newbie to this. But man, I'm just amazed at how much large fruit this thing is producing at one time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 coming in that are already pretty big size, and then right here on the top we got another one coming in. We got like 2 or 3 more coming in. So this thing is, man, I hope we're ready for papaya season, because it looks like, I don't know when this thing starts or ends, papaya season that is, but we're about to get quite a bit. All right, let's check in on the last 2 trees here. How's the navel orange tree doing? Seeing some new, you can see very light green new growth coming in there. That's a good sign. Let's see here, seeing like some other things. It always makes me a little nervous when I start seeing things like this, because that's the death, I mean, that's the old growth that basically, old flowering that comes off, and whenever I see it, I get a little nervous since I've had so much bad luck with my citrus, specifically my oranges. And so it's coming. I'm doing everything that I think I could be doing for it, so I'm just, being a little patient. What I'm hoping is since I'm not seeing, it is growing, I'm not seeing as much as I would like to feel really confident, and my desire is that basically it's all going into the root system, developing the roots, and come springtime, this thing really is just gonna sprout. The little engine that done did. Man, this thing is actually starting to get about as tall as me almost on some of these bigger branches. It's looking really good. I'm not seeing too much of a change from the last time. I'll just use this one as an example. Every one of the branches coming off the main trunk has this little budding at the top that signifies that it's probably going to be going in for another growth spurt. I just don't know exactly when that'll be, but I'm happy to see it. All right, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Let me go ahead and get you guys, you can see the vine. The grapevine is also just really fully into dropping its leaves. That thing started first and is just about done. Probably just another few more weeks and that thing is going to be bare. Yeah, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Like I said, I'll be bringing on the next garden video, I'm going to show you how I boost the compost and, really how I get that sort of going pretty quickly. Again, here in my urban, homestead, trying to make things go as fast as possible but as natural as possible. It takes maybe a few extra steps, and I also want to let you guys know, I've been busy getting that other house ready for rent, and I actually was sick, so I haven't been putting videos out like the way I would want to. It's not COVID, I just want to let you know that as soon as I get done with that house, I got projects that I just want to get going and showing and bringing to you guys as some of the things that we just do on this channel. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.